What's going on, savages? Let's get after it. What is up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. It is Thursday, December 13th. Glad everybody could make it. Ooh, this camera's like way out of focus, huh? There we go. Basically, if you've just landed here and you don't know what this show is about, what we do is I have a list of 139, I think, GPU-mineable coins that we I randomly choose, and once whatever we land on, that's what we try to mine during the 30-minute show here, because at 10 o'clock we stop and switch over to BrandonCoin's live stream. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I pre-record the randomization part because there's a lot of times where we would end up on a coin that we ultimately wouldn't be able to mine. Like 20 minutes into the show, we find out, you know, that there's no pool or there's no wallet or whatever. Lots of different reasons for it. But so I pre-record that part. And what was I going to say? I was going to say something else about that. Oh, and it happened yesterday because I was pre-recording it. You know, I always start, because I do it legit, okay? I mean, I do it like I would do it live. It's not like I'm, you know, picking the coins myself. It's a legit randomization. But last night we landed on something called Waycoin or something like that, W-A-W-E-Y. And it was some meme coin from Africa or something. It was really strange, and I don't think it even had a, I want to say that it was pretty immediate that I wasn't going to be able to use it because I think it didn't have a pool, or it had one pool and it was down or something. I don't remember, but you know, so that's just a good example of what can happen. So so I pre-record that part. I'm going to go ahead and start that video so that you can check that out. I'm going to watch it with you so that I can refresh my memory. If I can get it started here. Turn off the webcams there. Alright, so yeah, I was just showing you there that it's 2 through 138, so it's 137. And we landed on 73, which ended up being Italo. Now, I don't know anything about this coin, although it is CryptoNight, and I like those. They're low power draw and all that stuff. Don't know a lot about this coin. I mean, I did a little bit of research on it just to be able to talk a little bit about it. It's CryptoNight-Heavy. It's not on CoinMarketCap, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's not there, and it's not on What to Mine, of course. It does have a Bitcoin Talk thread, of course. Hey, what's up, Shuby? So, you know, I went to the Bitcoin Talk thread. I think it was a relatively new coin, at least. Now, what I found, this is actually a new announcement release. I think that this is one of those coins that came out either at the end of last year or earlier this year, and it kind of probably changed gears at some point, maybe, you know, like a relaunch situation. It did do a new announcement thread. So, it you know, right off the bat, those kind of leave a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth because, you know, it's like, you know, if it's a good enough project, then it probably should carry on by itself and not have to be picked up by new developers or something like that. I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just saying that there are multiple threads. There are multiple announcement threads concerning Italo. So, so I'm just kind of going over. I kind of go kind of slow on this particular website here, or Bitcoin Talk thread. I was trying to, you know, learn a little bit about it as I was going, and it talks about this. Part of the thing that they're doing is it's I forgot the name of it now, what they call it, but it's called. I'm gonna forget it. Let me see if let me bring it up on my computer here so I can maybe discuss that. Give me just a second. I'm just going to go over here and look at mine. See, try to remember what they call it. Its objective is to create a low-fee, secure, private, and attack-resistant payment network by combining two key points of innovation. One is Project Hashplug. That's what I was trying to remember, which is an affordable, energy-efficient, dedicated, plug-and-play XTA USB miner for distributed hashing and XTA fair fee algorithm, which solves the bulletproofs challenge by creating an optimal transaction profile for ultra-low fees and discouraging distributed denial of service attacks and things like that. Okay, so it's got hardware. That's what I found kind of odd about this particular coin. There's a hardware USB key or USB miner that's like a little mini FPGA or something, and it's called Project Hashplug, and I could not find that anywhere. Like, I couldn't find the hardware. Now, I found some miniature like FPGAs probably from years ago, but I could not find what this particular hardware is. I think that maybe they just haven't launched it yet, or it's not even them. It's like a whole nother company that's doing it. Maybe they just haven't released it. I'm kind of going over the website right now to kind of figure that out. See if I can see it. I mean, they have a lot going on as far as in the first quarter of 2019, the second quarter, whole lots of stuff going on, as long as they stay on track. And again, I'm just on the video here, I'm just documenting all the information. I think I actually changed my mind on the pool. I wanted to use a different, not so popular pool, so I think I'm going to end up probably using a different one. I think I started with CryptoNight.cc, I believe. So what I see on their Bitcoin Talk thread right now, I just found it. It says the third quarter of 2019. It looks like Project Hashplug, XTA's USB FPGA miner, should be available at that point. And it says it hardens the network security and resilience by offering an affordable, energy efficient, dedicated plug-and-play XTA USB mining device that anyone can use and promoting hash rate distribution. So this is super interesting. I mean, I don't know. It's like a dedicated hardware device for this particular coin, is what it sounds like. And then they use the XTA's fair fee algorithm. It says it's a key contribution to the crypto note space, solving the two-sided bulletproofs challenge by ensuring both a low fee transfer footprint while smoothly scaling with the number of outputs to prevent the DDoS attacks and things like that. Like I said that before, but yeah, I mean, it seems kind of neat. What does kind of bother me, I think the video's over here, so let me switch back to the desktop here. What kind of bugs me about it is this right here. Yeah, our team under construction. I mean, like the lead developer, his name is Italo, and then you got CryptoPox. This kind of stuff just, to me, you know, it's one of those things where it's not a good look for someone that, you know, if you were an investor or if you were someone, you know, looking to get into this project, that part right there, the our team thing under construction and then the names and stuff like that, that'd be a no-go for me. But it's not as bad as that Waycoin or whatever it was. That one was awful. But this one is on a couple of exchanges. I want to say in the video, I'm pretty sure I went through it, but no, see, look, there's only one page of the Bitcoin Talk thread, and but again, that's their latest Bitcoin Talk thread because they updated it. Like, you could go back and find other ones where they did this before, where they released it before, but it's not this pretty. Like the icon or the logo and stuff like that's not on them. It's just kind of like a basic release. So I'm thinking that this project started, stopped, you know, one of those things. So I mean, It does say no pre-mine, low supply. The crowd hashing has to do with that device and spreading the hash rate across all those devices. But other than that, I don't know. It uses the same algorithm as Haven. So it actually says on some of the websites, somewhere on one of the pools, it says to use you know, the same terminology as you would use for CryptoNight-Heavy or Haven. Yeah, anonymous developers, exactly. Yeah, and it is kind of, it's very typical of CryptoNight for sure. But it goes back to the whole thing. I even talked about it last night a little bit. You know, if you want adoption and you need people, I mean, obviously end users are going to love the privacy of it, right? I mean, that's what it's all about. But getting it to meet, you know, I'll go ahead and say it, getting it to meet like SEC standards for becoming a security or not, and all those wickets that it has to go through, the privacy coins are going to have a problem, because if there's literally no way of tracking it, then they're going to say that, hey, you know, it's going to be a haven for criminals and things like that. It's just, you know, it's just the way it is. It's going to be a roadblock for adoption as far as privacy coins go. It's unfortunate. I wish that it wasn't like that, but I do believe that that's the way it's going to be. So anyway, all right, let's press on. I got, this is a website. It's not a bad website. It's got, you know, decent look to it and all that kind of stuff. It's got the downloads for the wallets. Talks about their mission a little bit. Talks about that device, the low-cost USB hardware miner, hard-coded FPGA for highly efficient mining. Yeah, I agree. 10-year daydream. I do. XMR. They just have a hard road, you know, to be adopted like that, and they probably never will be, you know, just because it's inherent in the technology. So it's not a bad thing, but now this guy is an advisor, and he's from BitTube, which I thought that was a little bit of a plus, right? And then I believe right here is, yeah, I grabbed this donation address as the wallet receiving address. So that's what I have right here, I believe. Yeah, it ends with the last four here. VHF8. I believe that's what I have there. Actually, it's not even, the whole thing's not shown there. VHF8. I want to. Did I get the whole thing? Let me go over here. Sorry. Let me put that in there. F8. 8QFZ is the last four, so that's probably going to be right. I'm wasting a ton of time here. 8QFZ. I'm just verifying that this address is the one I grabbed, and it is. So. So I'm happy about that. Okay, so let's see. We got to grab. Let's see where we're at with our documentation. So you watched the video. I collected all the information that we normally do. You know, pretty much the items that are kind of grayed out here are just kind of good to have information. You have to have, in order to mine, you know, a typical scenario where you're going to be mining using a mining rig or a single GPU or whatever. You know, you kind of need to know the coin name, the ticker. You don't actually have to have that, but you do have to have the algorithm. You have to know what algorithm you're going to be mining, so that you know what miners you're going to use and things like that. And then you also have to have a wallet receiving address. They do have what I saw was a pretty cool looking wallet, if I remember right, but it was like 117 megs, so I didn't download it, and I didn't want to, you know, install it and go through all that stuff if it's not going to be something I'm going to mine, you know, in the future, and it's not. So unless something drastically changes, I'm not going to be mining this one. But I got the wallet receiving address as a donation address off of their website. You saw that just a moment ago. And then the pool that I originally chose was CryptoNight.cc, which I'll show you if you go to mining pool stats. These are the pools that are associated with ItaloCoin, ITA. I'll just say ITA. I don't know how to pronounce it. And it looks like there are 27 total miners. The majority of the hash rate is on CryptoNight-CC, and that's why I was saying, like, if you're a fan of decentralization, and most miners and most crypto people are, then you'd want to spread it out a little bit. So I think I would, in this case, if it was me, I would, and I was actually mining it, I would probably hit this pool right here. It maybe this one, maybe a COD pool, but one of these, probably not that one, just to spread it out a little bit. So I think I opened that one. Okay, so this is the one that I actually documented already. Oh, I thought I had documented, let's see here, hang on a second. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I've just got some errors in my documentation here. So I'm going to grab this pool address here, put that back in our documentation. We have to go and get the actual port number. We'll probably go with mid-range. We'll start here with mid-range GPU. So we'll start with 5555. And then for this one, what I wanted to do, because I mean, every time that we land on a CryptoNight coin, which is, hey, what's up, Yashnik? Which is kind of, yeah, I mined a lot of Rito or whatever that is. I mined quite a bit of that last week. I think I let my NVIDIA rig on it the whole week. But we always use the AMD rig for CryptoNight coins because it's more efficient at it, right? So in this time, and obviously since this is just for the video and I'm not going to be mining this late after this, I figured we would use the NVIDIA rig for this one to see if there's any differences and things and how it works and stuff. Probably not that much different. I've done CryptoNight on both, but AMD just blows it away as far as hash rate goes, compared to NVIDIA. So so let's head over. Let me show you what this is what my rig looks like. This is the hardware. What's up, Bitcoin Jake? You're always busy. I know, me too. So this is the hardware, and then we are going to go to all we need. Let's grab this right here. Grab the address because we know we're going to need that. Actually, no, we'll grab the pool first. I do this every time, don't I? I think it's pretty much every time I do this. Copy that. Let's head over to Simple Mining. And we'll do, I'll show you the rig list real quick. Just these two in Simple Mining. Go to group config. Oh, yeah. I kind of like to show what I'm mining right now. I'm mining Aeon and Haven. But let me show you, before we do anything, I'm going to show you the power draw here at the wall for the NVIDIA rig. Just a second. All right, let's see here. So right now I'm mining Aeon at 1.3K Sol, something like that, and it looks like 713. Hopefully that comes in there. There we go. 713 watts at the wall. 6 GPU rig, 1070s, 1070 Ti's, and 1080s. 712 watts, 713 watts. Okay, so that's cool. Let me go ahead and we're gonna assign this. Oh shoot, we got to create the group first, right? So go to group config, add a group, and the miner is going to be XMRIG. We're going to use XMRIG-NVIDIA, which is down here. We'll use the latest version, which is 2.8.4. Select miner. What was it? What was the ticker? Forget. ITA. So we're going to go ITA, and it's a CN-Heavy algorithm. And then we're going to go, this is NVIDIA, GPUs, and YouTube. We'll just do NVIDIA right there. And then what did we copy? We copied the pool, right? So let's go ahead and put the pool in here. Insert that. We know that the port was going to be 5555, right? So we'll change that to 5555. And then our address, let's go and grab the donation address here is basically what it is. I grabbed that off of their website. Now obviously I hope that this is pretty obvious, but if you're going to be mining this coin yourself, you're not going to mine to that address. I mean, you're going to get a wallet, you're going to get a receiving address from the wallet, and that's what you're going to use. You're not going to use the donation address because you're going to be mining for someone else. You're going to be putting coins in somebody else's wallet. And so I pasted that in there. I'm just kind of double checking spaces and things. The rest of this I'm going to leave. It looks like it's got an API that you can probably hit, you know, like a local host kind of thing. That might be for Windows. I don't think that that's going to work. It might. I don't know. I'd have to change the 127 to the actual IP address of the rig, but I'm not going to get into all that. So we will just add group here. Let me zoom up on that so y'all can see it. I might not have ever used this particular miner with you know what, I haven't used this with NVIDIA and CryptoNight because I would have used XMR Stack back then. So this is going to be interesting. Hopefully it just works the first time and we're good to go. And just checking spaces and junk. All right. So we're going to add group here. Then we are going to go to rig list, choose our NVIDIA rig, and we got to keep in mind that I have OC settings for Aeon selected already. Might not work that great for CryptoNight. It's something that you would have to look at and, you know, mess with like after, and usually like you know, OC type stuff takes quite a, you know, takes some troubleshooting back and forth, some trial and error and things like that. Sorry, I hit the mic there. So we don't really get into that, but I will show you what mine are so that you can kind of get an idea. But again, this is just for Aeon, and we're not going to be mining Aeon. So let's change over to ITA CNH NVIDIA, and then we're going to do a reload, and you should see the rig back here. Restart, I'm hoping. I think I'm on the right one. Yeah. So you like the dual cam setup, Jake? I don't know why I got a second cam actually. I was thinking about something else, and then I just kind of used it like this. For now. All right. Let's see, I'll bring up the console here so we can kind of monitor it. For some reason, it just takes a little while. It seems like it used to reboot pretty quickly, but I think it's got to finish whatever work it's on. What's up, Yashnik? What are we hun about? Did I say something? Oh, 10-Year Dream was saying that if he had NVIDIA, that he would have them on Rito. That's funny. And I think that's what you're saying, huh, too, because, you know, everybody else would have it on Aeon, right? It has not restarted yet. You know what? Did I assign it? I did assign it, right? Oh, I didn't. There's something. I probably clicked off of it. Okay. Yeah, my bad. That's my bad there. Yeah, right here. That's where you can kind of see what it's doing. So that's why I didn't restart, because I didn't hit save. I clicked off of it. So now it'll restart. I mined just a little bit more AON there. No, Yashnik, all you heard was AON. That's all you heard. And then you're like, hey, they're talking about me. And you and your Leafs games. It's a shame. All right, so it is restarting, so that's cool. We're at 9:55, so we got 5 minutes. So hopefully it just, nope. I was going to say, hopefully it just works, but nope. Immediately crashed. Okay, so it says, okay, so I'm going to take the API off of there because, like I was saying, I believe that is a configuration for like if you're running it on Windows and things like that. So let's get that out of there. It appeared to not like that, just based on the error message that it was showing there. So I'm going to take this API out of here, save that, should reload. Hopefully my IP didn't get banned yet. So there, it's already restarting. All right. Yeah, so keep that in mind. It did not like that API setting, even though it is a default configuration. So you got to remember, all right, this is because the API is like for getting the stats of the miner that's running, but I think that they pull that just from the information that the miner provides, like on their Bitcoin Talk thread or other documentation, white paper, whatever. Well, not white paper for a miner, but so I think that sometimes can get put in there and it's actually wrong for Simple Mining OS, right? Now I probably could have changed it to the actual IP address of the miner and it might would have worked. So we actually can test that pretty quick. We got a couple minutes here, so so we are mining. It's only at 702 hashes here. Man, you know what I should do? I should probably throw the AMD rig on it and show you the difference. It's huge. I wish that they were kind of like identical as far as number of GPUs, because I've got 11 in the other one in the AMD rig. So, all right. Well, it looks like it popped up to 1470. That doesn't sound too bad. All right, so let's go do what I was talking about there and throw the API back in here, but we're going to use the actual IP address, and I think I know what it is. So we're going to insert that. I think that's right. Let me zoom up on that so y'all can see what I did here, just to see if this is going to work. Save that. Nope, it doesn't like it. So that API is just not going to work on Simple Mining, it doesn't look like. So we will take that back off just to verify. Oh, let me show you what it's doing. It's crashing again. It's doing the same thing. So unsupported non-option argument. Might be a way of fixing it, but it's probably not worth it, you know, depending on what you're going to use it for. In this case, I don't think so. So we'll get that out of there again. I might play around with that and see See if I can get it to work, but. And that should restart it again. Does anybody know if Brandon's going live? I haven't checked Twitter or anything like that to see if he posted anything. So it's restarting again. And now we're back to successfully mining, so that's cool. Let me go check if, see if Brandon's up. Is he live or is it, I can't tell on my screen here. Looks like he did start something. So, all right, so that's it. I just, thanks again for stopping in. We'll switch over to BrandonCoin's stream and check out and see what he's doing. I don't know if he's live or if it's a pre-recorded video, but let's head over there. And thanks everyone for stopping in and checking us out. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe and all that stuff on your way out if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on, I was going to say Facebook, but I don't do Facebook. Yeah, Twitter and YouTube, and that's pretty much it. You guys stay savage. Thanks again. I'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same channel, and all that stuff. Peace.